Yeah, so we're really excited about bringing Supra back, both into NASCAR as well as bringing it back to the showrooms. So we're happy to make the announcement yesterday here at Daytona, the World Center of Racing. So the way that it's going to work is in 2019 at the Xfinity Series race, which runs on the day before the Daytona 500, we'll see the Supra on the racetrack for the very first time. And then sometime right around the middle of 2019, we'll see the Supra come back and be available in the showroom. So really excited about that. You know, when we stopped building Supra in the mid-90s, we heard from all over the world, and we continue to hear from all over the world, as well as sports car fans everywhere, about please, please, please bring back the Supra. So its time has come, and here it is. You know, there's still Supra clubs, especially Southern California, down in Florida, and we hear from them all the time. It's really become an iconic sports car. And again, like I said, we continue to hear from people all over the world, please bring back the Supra. So its time has come. And so right around middle of the year next year, you get a chance to be able to go out and actually get a Supra again.
It's a very rigorous process, really, that happens well behind the scenes. You know, in the case of Supra, for example, you know, this is a project that we've been working on for nearly 18 months. You know, the manufacturers in NASCAR, you know, have a collaboration, and there's the process steps that we have to take before the race car ever hits the racetrack. The neat story internally with Toyota is the collaboration that we have with our design partners at Kelty Design. You know, Kelty is the group that actually designed the production Supra. So the goal is for, you know, Kelty, working with the engineers at TRD, to obviously design a great looking Supra race car, but also have one that is fast and that performs well on the racetrack. Obviously, we want to give our champion, you know, Kyle Busch, the opportunity to get that into victory lane as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. You know, it's just a huge opportunity for myself to be able to get behind the wheel of Supra and to have Supra back in the sports arena for racing and being back at the racetrack, especially, and to have Toyota choose NASCAR to be able to bring that platform back is pretty cool. So I'm ready to put my colors on it and race that Supra and get it back to victory lane. But for being a part of the announcements as well too, you know, it's obviously a huge thing between myself and Toyota and the relationship we've built over the years. It wouldn't be Kyle Busch without Toyota. It wouldn't be Toyota without Kyle Busch in the sport of NASCAR. So obviously we've got a great relationship and a lot of race wins, and to be able to add to that legacy with Tundra and with Camry, now with Supra, is going to be even more special. I would say, you know, winning the championship in 2015 has got to be one of the highlights of my career. Obviously, that's the mecca of motorsports in America, is being able to win a NASCAR Monster Energy Cup championship. And so to bring that home in 2015 meant the world to me. Also winning the Bristol sweep a couple times and being able to accomplish that of winning a Truck Series race, an Xfinity Series race, and a Cup Series race all in the same weekend. It's only been done twice. It's been done by me both times at the same racetrack in Bristol. So that's pretty special. Well, we've got Michigan coming up again. We go back to Bristol, which is my favorite racetrack. We won there in the spring. We want to be able to go back there and win again. We've got Indianapolis coming up later on in September for the final race of the regular season before the playoffs start in Las Vegas. So a lot of really good racetracks coming up. A lot of racetracks. We've won at all of them, which is pretty cool. But certainly we want to go back to these racetracks and show our strength. Myself and Adam Stevens, we've been working really, really well together this year. We've gotten 5 wins. We've got a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 10s. We've led a lot of laps, and we want to make sure that we keep that trend going through these hot summer months, getting ready for the playoffs to show that we're no slouch. We're going to be ones that everybody's got to go through if you're going to want to win this championship. You know, free time away from the racetracks with the family. I've got a son, Brexton, who's 3 years old. My wife, of course. We go all over the place. We were just down in Miami. We were checking out fireworks on the beach for the 4th of July and doing some different architecture things with a new house that we're going to be building here shortly. So we're all over the place. But overall, we just try to enjoy family time as much as we can. They go everywhere with me, so we're fortunate enough to have that. And, you know, looking forward to the beach here this afternoon, maybe in Daytona, and heading out there and playing in the ocean. Well, people only really get to see 30 seconds of tidbits on television each and every weekend of who I am when I'm a fierce competitor and a dominator, I guess, in our sport of being in NASCAR and winning races and such. But when you're away from the racetrack and you're at your home or you're having birthday parties or you're having fun, you're a family guy, and you're down to earth, and you talk to your friends, and you have friends, actually. People might not think I do, but I do. And, you know, it's just it's a lot different and a lot different aspect when you're away from the racetrack and when you're away from competition. You know, I've always kind of joked, I don't even know who they are, so no, but I've always kind of joked that, you know, I'm 16th cousins to the Anheuser-Busch family, so I'm still wondering why I don't have, you know, that beer sponsorship on my car. Absolutely. I think the best advice is to be true to who you are, be true to yourself. And, you know, obviously for me, when I was a kid growing up, I chose Jeff Gordon to follow, and he was a huge inspiration to me. And he was the one who got me into racing and how I wanted to become a race car driver. So I had to work so very hard to become a race car driver. There was a lot of you know, dedication and perseverance that you have to have. There's some things that you have to give up on the side as well too. My dad was like, hey, look, we can either play baseball or we can go racing. Which one do you want to do? So you got to have some give and take and some things that you do throughout life. But obviously I had a dream. I reached for that dream. I worked as hard as I possibly could, and I still do to today. You know, you don't ever want to give away any dedication or any hard work to something because you want to be the best of what you can be at what you're doing.
Yeah, so Daytona, February 2019, the Xfinity race, which is the day before the Daytona 500, is where it'll make its debut out on the racetrack. And there's a ton of information at ToyotaRacing.com.